Good evening, everybody. This is my wife, Katie, and I'm Gary Waller, and this is our experience on the Carnival Dream with our all-you-can-eat extravaganza, if you will.
It's not an extravaganza. It was just the awesome buffets and dinners that we had.
It was an extravaganza.
It was not an extravaganza or anything like that. It was just...
It was amazing.
It was the food on the ship.
It was for our honeymoon. And it was the food on the ship.
I win.
Whatever. So, what this is we had such a good response on the Carnival Cheers package that we did that we decided to do all of the foods that we had as well. So here's some of the foods that we had, and this will probably be another 3-part series that we're going to do, okay? And if you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and smash the subscribe button and give us a like. All right? Thanks, guys. Here we go. The Bon Voyage Cake.
That's just what was on the cake.
Oh.
It was our room service surprise cake from our mom and dad. Or my mom and dad.
It's chocolate. It's a chocolate cake, and we debated what was actually on it, and I think it was a chocolate-covered fondant. Katie thinks it was a chocolate-covered icing, but either way it goes, it was
really good.
It was really good. It's $25, so ish or whatever, but it was a gift, so we smashed. Next dish.
So our next dish was the lobster, the rice pilaf, and the broccoli. I think that one was my favorite.
The lobster was definitely a good night because we couldn't have lobster every night, so we were kind of disappointed. We thought that when we bought the tickets to the Carnival cruise,
all of it,
pretty much everything, I thought everything came with it. And so...
From our understanding, we thought we were going to have lobster every night. Well, joke was on us the first night when we were like, we're going to have lobster. No, we didn't.
That's $20 a tail.
There was a surcharge for, I think it was like 3 other things, but lobster was one of those additional things. And so they had a special night just for lobster where it was included. And so we definitely smashed that night. Yeah,
we each had like 2 lobster tails, and our waiter was really kind, and they gave us another lobster tail as well. So we had 5 lobster tails total that night. It was well worth it.
They have like butter on the side, and so that was really nice. I really enjoyed the rice pilaf. Like, I feel like the lobster itself was just the main dish. But the sides that they had with it were really good too.
Next dish.
Creme Brulee.
I didn't really care for that.
It was probably top 2 desserts.
It was simple.
That's what I like about it.
But it was prepared very nice. It was prepared extremely exquisite. I don't know if I said that word right.
Exquisite.
Yeah, it was exquisite.
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 It was really good.
It was really good. Next dish.
Breakfast fruit plate.
Now that was a really refreshing dish in the morning.
I enjoyed it because
it was fresh.
I enjoyed it because
it was fresh.
Stop it. It was fresh. But that's not why I enjoyed it.
It was fresh.
Shut up.
Ah!
I enjoyed it because now all I have in my head is it's fresh.
Because it was fresh!
Anyway, it was really good. Aside from eggs and the normal things that you get, it was nice to feel kind of healthy. So that's why I liked it, besides that it was fresh. It was.
Next dish.
Panko shrimp.
Panko shrimp. So if you've ever had a bento box, this kind of comes in that if you get the fried shrimp. Really light and fluffy, and it's kind of a really nice spin on fried shrimp. Really cool.
I like the sauce that came with it. It was kind of like a cocktailish kind of sauce, and it complemented it really nicely.
Yeah. Next dish.
Caesar salad.
Now, that's my favorite type of salad, actually, because it's simple. I like simple salads. Romaine lettuce, shaved Parmesan cheese, and then Caesar dressing.
The Caesar dressing was pretty darn good. I like that.
Darn good. It was darn good.
I can't say any other word, so it was darn good.
And the Parmesan was really fresh.
Next dish. It was a braised pork loin with macaroni and string beans.
The braised pork loin was not my favorite dish. It looks really nice, as you can see in the picture. Not my favorite. I don't know. It wasn't that it was dry. It wasn't that it wasn't flavorful or seasoned.
It just wasn't my favorite.
I just think I'm not a pork fan.
See, I love like pork loin and pork grinds and, pork things, but I like the sides. The macaroni was on point. So, the end.
Next dish.
Salmon, potatoes, and vegetables.
So, some of the freshest salmon I've ever had.
That was like the first thing I had that first night.
Yeah.
It was very good to start off with. Very, very good. And I think I got this like one more time while we were here. Yeah. It was that good. It was worth getting again.
I did a surf and turf one time, so it's steak and shrimp, and then I had a side of salmon. Next dish. Caribbean jerk chicken. Okay, so this was while we were in Jamaica, and so like the port of call. Okay, we went on to Jamaica's island in Montego Bay, and we had their barbecue and their version of the Jamaican chicken.
And that on the island put this to shame because we had the real thing. This wasn't the real thing.
No, it just was covered in spices, and it kind of looks weird, and it just didn't.
Knowing what real jerk chicken tastes like in Jamaica ruined what I thought of this dish.
Yeah, because we literally had it that evening for lunch, and then we came and had this that night, and it was just not the same.
If I would not have had the real thing in the real place, I would have thought this was real. So, I mean, it was good, but not in comparison to what I had. So,
yeah.
Next dish. Buttered popcorn pot de creme.
Okay, this was a really cool dessert.
I've never seen it before.
And when you hear the name of it, it's like, ooh, that's fancy. And then you put it in your mouth and it's like, it's popcorn.
However, the stuff under the popcorn, I took the popcorn off because I can get popcorn anywhere. So I took the popcorn off of that, and what was underneath was really good, so it's worth getting. You should try it.
Well, it's all included, so. Was that 10?
That was 10.
So, okay, guys, that's the first part of our series of this 3-part series that we're going to be doing. Comment down below what you thought. If you've had some of these dishes, maybe you've been on the cruise while we were going on the cruise. Maybe you're going on a cruise right now, or maybe you've previously been on a cruise. Comment down below and tell us what your favorite dish was. Put the bell notifications on so that way you can know when we're posting our next one. Alright guys, see you in the next one. Good evening everybody. This is my wife Katie, and this is Gary. That's stupid.